There we go. Incredible evening. Hello on a good old Saturday. Hello, everyone. Incredible evening. Little impromptu live video. Had to do a quick mouse pad for someone for an event tomorrow. So I just figured I'd come on and just say hi. It's an excuse to just say hey to y'all. And just show you something else that you can submit. You guys have seen me do sublimation mouse pads before, but I figured, hey, why not come live just to say hello to my people and do a mouse pad, all right? Let's see. Let's go here and let's change our audience and go public. All right, so we're going to go there and then let's share. Let's share this. All right, hold on. All right, let me try and get this to come up so that I can share it out. I don't see it from my page yet, on my Honestly Speaking page. I wanted to be able to share this out to my groups, but I may just share. I want to, it's like this is supposed to be something that's really, really quick. So I might just go ahead and share it out from here. Alrighty, let's see. Uno momento. How are you guys doing? I don't feel like fussing with them about and having to go back in and change all of the parameters and stuff like that. If I go live on Teleaholics Anonymous, I don't feel like doing that part. So, man, I don't know why my page isn't coming up. My live on my page isn't coming up. All right, just give me a moment, guys. I just want to be able to share this video out. So if you can just bear with me one moment. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and, okay, let's go ahead and share this out. All right, so let's share it to my group. Okay. Almost, guys. I just had to. Bro, it's been an hour and a minute. Sorry, we also have an event going on nearby, so MJ and the kids are here with me. Alrighty, almost. One more place. Groups. Okay, there we go. All shared out. So hello. Thank you guys so very much for jumping on. Thank you for tagging quite a few people to get on. Hello, everyone. I am Shakia, the professor of HSINK365 LLC. and we are going to sublimate a mouse pad today. It's already been designed. It was done all up in Select Studio. This particular file, I will drop it in the vault. I have a couple different ways that I've actually set this up. I have to go back in to be able to put all of them in there. Or actually, what I think I'm going to do is just kind of have the base one and then give you guys different orientations of the little side pieces, and then you can put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many you want on your mouse pad, your mug, or whatever. I like giving you guys great elements that you can use pretty much with anything. So I don't really, I put it in a mouse pad because I'm pretty sure you guys are going to ask about it. But when I give you guys elements, don't feel like you have to keep them just for a mouse pad, right? So you can take that photo piece out and you can transform this to where you can make a tumbler the same exact way. But I don't necessarily go and like have a template for every single substrate that I use. You guys are able to take those and make them fit whatever substrate. If you're not sure how to do that, how to crop things down and maneuver them around, that's where my 30-day training comes in so that you can learn all of those tools, all right? But we're going to go ahead and submit this. Like I said, it's already printed out. Going to be really quick. If you guys have any questions about sublimation or anything like that, feel free to go ahead and post it as a comment. But if not, we're just going to go and you just guys going to see how great our paper works and that I pretty much do everything at 365 degrees for just 30 seconds. All right. Let's switch over to the other microphone. There we go. Hello. Thank you guys for joining me on this good old incredible Saturday. All right, so like I said, already done in Silhouette Studio. Really easy template to do. If you want to kind of do your own, if you don't have access to the vault, because I believe I already have like a mouse pad one in there. But every single Epson print, I'm not sure if the newer 2400 has a scanner. But almost every single Epson printer, even the smaller EcoTank ones, have a scanner. And you can just put this down on your mouse pad, put it black side down because that's going to, of course, scan better than the white side. You're just going to scan that and you're going to trace it. And that's going to give you your basic, like your base template. And then you do an offset to create the bleed so that you make sure that it goes to the edge. And this one was just that. I did an internal offset for the box in the middle. These were from something I created a long time ago where it's just a frame and the picture's in there. You're able to color around it. And then for the picture here, I just use remove.bg to remove it, to give it just a little bit of depth rather than just put a bunch of just the pictures inside the frames. So this one is there just so that it has some depth. She was like, oh, just put one picture on the mouse pad. She should have known that I was not going to put just one picture on the mouse pad. So I literally use all 4 pictures and just, pick the background and things like that. So really, really easy, simple setup. Took me like not even 10 minutes to do because I already had, someone had this set up. I just had to plug the pictures in. So one of the things that I did want to go live about, and this just be a teaching moment, is I want you guys to, especially if you're new to sublimation, to just look at the colors that's here on the printout. So remember that when you print for sublimation, the colors on the print are not the final colors. I use plain paper settings, so my image is going to appear much duller in color or lighter in color. Hold on one second. Can you guys hear me? It's telling me that my resources are low, but I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me loud and clear. Or is it blurry? I'm trying to go over here now to see if it was blurry.
Ooh, see, it's a couch down here. Yeah. But see, it's a
Man, I think it is blurry. I don't know what's going on. Hold on one second. I'm on here now and it is showing to be blurry. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. It was impromptu live. I do see now that it is. Oh, well, at least on my side it looks blurry. But okay, you guys are saying it's not blurry. But this is how it looks right before you press it. And I don't really do a lot. Like, this is why I love making templates so that I don't have to waste a lot of ink. Now, I did not bother to crop this down because it goes outside of the bleed. You can go and you can crop it down. But for this one, I didn't. I mean, it's just a little bit of extra print on the edges, ink that's printed. But I did not bother to crop that down because it's not going to be that important because it's going to go towards the edge anyway. So we're just going to center this. And like I said, I don't put a lot of bleed in it. So more so for the blue section is what I'm looking at as far as lining up the mouse pad to make sure that it's centered. And then we're going to take some heat tape, which we do have on our site. The 1-inch heat tape is here. It got here yesterday. So we'll probably have that on the site. If not today, probably sometime tomorrow or Monday. The 1-inch and 1/2 inch heat tapes have come in. So we will have those on the site either sometime to tomorrow or Monday. All right. So I like to use thicker heat tape. I do have like some 1/2 inch here, but you would have to use too many pieces of this because it's very thin. And this is something that's a little bit thicker. So you want to use a thicker heat tape that's going to give it some grip so that you can flip it around without it moving on you. So just 2 pieces of the 1-inch heat tape should be enough. I'm going to do one more just to be on the safe side. But I don't have to use 4. You really don't have to use a lot of heat tape. Now, there is bleed around here. So I am going to put a protective layer on the bottom so that when it's heated up on this side, that ink does not get on my platen. So you always want to make sure that you are protecting your platen. The top of our paper does not bleed out, so I don't have to worry about covering the top of the Honestly Speaking Sublimation paper, okay? As always, we're going to press at 365 degrees and it's 30 seconds. And you don't need a lot of pressure. I actually forgot to check the pressure on this. I have no idea where it's at. I probably should have checked it before I even attempt to press it. So let me go ahead and just put that there and check my pressure on that. Oh, yeah. See, I'm glad I did. That was way too much pressure. So with this heat press, the entire top platen will move up and down. And that's how you increase or decrease pressure. This was set for a shirt. Now that it's a mouse pad and it's thicker, we have to raise this up so that we lower the amount of pressure. And it makes it to where I can actually close it. So here I'm looking for like a 1. 2 is a bit much. Between 0 and 1, you really don't need a heavy pressure. You just want even pressure. You just want to make sure that your heat press goes down evenly. All right. So we have that. So now let's go ahead and put our mouse pad back on here. Now that we have our pressure dialed in. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put my heat tape back on. Okay, I don't know where the other ones went. Like I said, that's more so just to make sure that it doesn't shift as I'm flipping it, that's what happened to my heat tape. It was on the back of there. All right, I'm just going to push this in, and we're going to press it for 30 seconds. I use butcher paper for it. For this one, it's raised, so it's just like the gases are gonna flow down, and it's not gonna really be like too super heavy. So I can use butcher paper is fine to use for something like this. I like using parchment paper when I know I definitely don't want it to transfer. Like if I'm covering like up a certain area and the ink is right on top of this, I don't like to use it. I don't really like to use it in between shirts. If I have to use it in between shirts or in between like a Dollar Tree pillowcase, because it will bleed through. But for something like this, it's just catching that extra ink, that bleed of ink. So it's fine to have the butcher paper down for that. Hold on one second. Okay, there we go. I had to switch my microphone. So we do want to, I don't know when we're going to start selling that. We have a lot of the other inventory. So like the 6 inches, once the 6 are gone and we have to reorder like those, we will bring those in. But it was slow moving on the 6. So we don't want to get too much of the 8 and you guys really aren't buying it, because then we're just sitting on a bunch of inventory. Hold on one second. All right. That was my son. Love this shirt. You must show us how to make one. Oh, I actually did this on live before. When I did this shirt, I ended up making one that was at 325 degrees and the other one was at 365 degrees. So I actually did this shirt on camera. On live already. Thank you. Yeah, this shirt is older one. Yeah, I've done this one. Is that a general rule? The thicker the substrate, the less? No. So I don't use a lot of pressure regardless. It doesn't matter what the substrate is. You just want to have, you don't need a lot of pressure for sublimation. But because it's thicker, you have to adjust the pressure for something that is thin versus something that is thick. So I still want a 1, but I have to move it so that for this thicker one, I can get a 1. I'll show you once I reveal this. I'll get 2 different substrates and put it there and show you exactly what I mean. All right, so let's go ahead and reveal this. So we saw the color that was on there before. We pressed it, and now you see how that is. It's not quite teal, but it's like this, it has some green tones to it as far as this. It's almost like a denim type feel. The one thing I wish when it came to mouse pads is that the fabric that was on the mouse pads were more of a pure or true white, because it's more of like a grayish color. I'm not sure if it turns gray because of the neoprene that's on the back, but I do wish it was more of a truer like white, because it does affect the color. It does affect the color and make it darker than what it technically should be if I were to put it on something that was white. So I don't really like that about most mouse pads, that the color of like the fabric that's on top of the neoprene is actually a darker color. All right. Oh. Wrong. You got a boy. Yeah. Yes. Inside the little room over there. There, you get it? Yeah, they get it wrong. They think it's a boy. Shh. right, y'all, I gotta go because I want to see this part. Hold on, Shiga. Okay, so I gotta go because they are doing the reveal. I'm sorry, y'all, they were taking forever. I didn't know when they were gonna do it, but here we go. This is it. But I want to go because I'm about to miss her reveal. So I want to go. I do see you guys' questions. So unless y'all want to sit here in silence, I gotta go. But I'll promise I'll try and come back. All right. But yeah, I'll come back and I'll explain the pressure thing. But I gotta go because they're about to do the reveal. All right, y'all. Visit shop.hsink365.com. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.